All right, we're gonna do Shugi's little Vatari. We're gonna teach Shugi. We're gonna turn her into a machine, a goddamn machine. Lumi, I saw in the Discord that you logged in. Bro, turn back, man. Please. It's for your own good. I'm just looking out for you, bro. So yeah, Azir, Vel'Koz, Cassio, probably the top 3 hardest champs, hardest mages. Yow.
Yo. Okay. All right. So this last game, I think it'll be. I can't tell if it's gonna be. It was a good game, but it was kind of all over the place. I feel my top laner was like griefing me.
Okay, that's okay.
Yeah, he got mad and tried to take mid lane.
What's it? Storm, right?
Storm. Yep. Storm.
Okay, Plat 1, perfect. All right. All right, I'm sharing my screen. What it's the game you just played?
Yeah.
Okay. Same Rek'Sai. You weren't even duo with that guy.
Oh, it was?
Right? You
Yeah,
weren't duo with that guy. But I saw that
No.
was the Rek'Sai from the other game.
Sorry.
All right, here we go.
Nope. Discord and.
You can see it, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. 30 seconds until minions spawn.
Did you understand the concept I was talking about earlier before I left?
Which yeah, applying pressure while they're applying pressure.
Well, it's just like in
Kind of thing,
general, like your whole like league in general, not just like solo queue or Irelia, just pro play as high as it goes. The whole like what makes some like a team good or like a good macro play is when you are applying pressure and you're playing proactively, not like reactively where you're responding to their pressure. You only want to respond to their pressure if you have to. Otherwise, you want to create your own, because pressure, like look what happens when your teammates are like the enemy team's pushing mid and you get stuck and you have to choose, like, do I keep pushing or do I go there? Because they're putting pressure. You have to make a choice, right? It's like you need to do the same.
So like when they roam, like push mid, right, kind of thing. Like before you were telling me. Or like you remember how you're like don't go for dragon
Oh yeah.
and like push the mid instead.
That's kind
Still
of
pressure there, kind of.
kinda. That's more. That's a different thing. We'll get into that, but
Okay.
just in general, just keep that proactive versus reactive thing in the back of your head, and you'll see where it applies. All right. Let's look at laning. Okay, yeah.
I want to go too far. The minions are autoing me.
Yeah, so just a little trick, though, that you should know of because it works really well. So when you're playing melee champ... Oh, I got to open up that big pen.
Okay.
So when you're playing melee champ... Well, Irelia, of course. This actually works really well in Irelia. So when you... Let's slow down. So you auto one more. Now watch. You auto again. This part right here. So when you decide that you want to turn around and start running away, you want to be preemptively clicking like this, like you did, this way. And then before she even does anything, because like right now, she's registering that you have turned around.
Oh yeah, do a quick walk back and auto.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, not only does this give you more autos, but it makes it so like they're going to start respecting that more and more. And then by the time they feel comfortable enough, like she's going to walk even further back before she turns around next time because she's afraid of this. So then she's going to walk to here and turn around. And then the distance between you guys is this much. And then you take one auto from her on the way out instead of like her chasing you down with autos and autos and autos. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
I didn't think about that.
That works.
Yeah.
Works really well in Irelia. Oh yeah, I got you, chat. Hold up. Okay. Nice. Let me see something real fast. So, I don't know if you were just slow on like the level up or exactly what the thought process was, but you so
Oh yeah, when did I turn 2?
yeah, so the moment you
Because I was like, I was prepping for that because I was like, okay, I'm turning 2 on this one.
yeah, for sure. That was really good. It's just so like right here, if you E now, just like the first part, a lot of players like she's gonna start kind of like juking back and forth, right? She's not just gonna run a straight line. What that does is that lets you walk next to her and continue autoing her. And
Okay, so that's better. Oh, I see.
So like since she's not running a straight line, she's not covering as much ground as she should, right? So it just lets you keep walking with her and she doesn't get far away, because like you let her get kind of far away here to the point where it's actually a lot easier for her to dodge this the further she gets away, right? So
Yeah.
and then here, honestly, when you stun her, you want to get as close as possible, because you want to basically be on top of her. I mean, I guess you queued her and that's fine. Yeah, that works.
Should I have queued her quicker before I threw the auto?
No, that's fine.
That's fine. Okay.
I think the concept I'm thinking of will probably come up eventually, but okay, you have to recall here though.
Okay, so it's bad to freeze here, or try to freeze.
Yeah, because now she's gonna come back with like full potions, full health. You have nothing, so and the wave's perfect. Do you see how the wave's like frozen already, right?
Yeah. Okay.
So if you recall now, she's
It's
just
frozen
bleeding
anyway.
CS the whole time, and then you come back to the big wave.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Cool. This is like a really important recall to make sure you know like when to do it.
Yeah, I'm really bad with knowing how many minions it takes to freeze, because I've heard 3 and 4.
Well, okay. Both answers are right, kind of. So 4 will keep it frozen like indefinitely if you just like last it. 3 will keep it frozen for like a wave,
Oh, okay.
because eventually, like if it's just 3, eventually your wave will just like slowly become bigger. So it'll be like a wave and a half type thing, which is like fine if you're only looking for like one wave freeze. But 4 is if you actually want to keep it frozen. Okay, because like now you have to try to get a recall, but you don't have your gold spent, which is never good.
Yeah, it's like no advantage really has happened
Yeah,
for my level.
yeah. Like whenever you get a kill or advantage in general, you should. The most important thing after that is a recall. So like right here, she's roaming. Let's see what you do. What do you think you
So-
should do?
I didn't. It took me a second to realize that she was bottom. I think the minute I realized it, I started shoving
Okay.
and recalled.
Okay.
I was like, well, I can't just be there.
Why did it take you a little bit to realize she was bottom?
I thought she was just standing back because I didn't think about it, I guess, too much. I didn't know if she was warding, or I didn't expect her to go bottom.
Yeah.
But
So
I guess I should,
well, yeah.
I should.
It's basically just like she only has so many options, right? So like it's like you're just looking for her to come back in or for her to appear in a side lane, because I thought she was gonna go bot. So yeah, you
I
gotta.
don't know if I don't remember if I shoved it or if I just like, okay, I'm gonna freeze it longer. It's one of the two. I know she roamed a lot after this.
Yeah. So like
Let's see.
this
Yeah, I
punishes
kept
her.
frozen. Yeah.
Just not as hard. Pushing is always going to punish. Like if you push the moment she shows up, she loses everything. You get a perfect reset and all that. Now you're still in this spot where you don't have a reset. This is like a really big issue that'll really hurt you later on against like good players. And then this stuff like this happens. So like, see, this is like low elo stuff, of course. Like who knows what the fuck this Lissandra's doing? But like if you want to like push into masters, like you're saying, these are like the big concepts, because now like let's say this is a 2v2 fight where the enemy jungler's here, you don't have any gold spent, that could be a really big deal, right? That could totally swing it.
Right. I was confused with what she was doing. I was like, okay.
And it's okay to roam to this as long as you understood that like you have to play it very cautiously, because you cannot die right now. Your wave is like too your wave's in a spot where like if you die, you lose all of this when it crashes. Right. As long as you understand that. Okay, cool.
Oh, I freeze this for so long.
You haven't recalled in 5 minutes, woman.
I know.
How much gold? Holy shit. Think about that. How much total gold you have? 1,800. And you're sitting on 1,350.
She. Okay, now I'm like, oh, I have no mana. Maybe I should shove.
Right, yeah.
Or
now
no, I'm gonna stay. Like maybe.
this is where, yeah.
I don't know my thought process.
That's okay. Now you know. Just like,
Oh, this is where I got really annoyed.
oh no.
Yone wanted top lane or mid lane in Champ's leg, and I said no. And I don't know what happened top.
He got bodied.
And I do recall soon, but I wanted to. Oh, my.
Wait.
He stays.
Well, that's
and I
fucked.
told him, I'm like, yeah, fuck you. I'm not going top. He eventually leaves.
Oh, okay.
Not after this wave though. I'm like, okay, I have a lot of gold. Loki hoping he would die.
Yeah. Oh, this
being
motherfucker
petty.
actually.
I think once he realizes, because right here I'm like, okay, you're not gonna out CS in Irelia.
True.
So I took this and then. Basically,
Yeah,
oh, he
not-
stays, and we get a lot of turret plating because he's creepy.
This is like
This is what I'm saying. This game's
classic low diamond plat 1 bullshit right here.
I'm like,
for
what a
sure.
loser, freak. Like,
What a
leave.
loser.
And finally, he left. I was like, this is the game I'm getting VOD reviewed on. I'm not leaving mid. I need mid.
Yeah. That's okay. Well, you have a huge lead now. Well, it would be bigger, but he's a motherfucker. All right. Okay, she's leaving. You decide to follow.
I don't. I think I'm like, that's when I shove. Finally. Woo.
So one
I
thing.
didn't know if I should, like, try to match her there.
No, you shouldn't. Well, like if you're gonna decide to try to match someone, it's like, it all comes down to like look at how they're positioned here. They're not like really caught out. Like by the time you get here, this fight should be over, or everyone's under tower and you're looking to dive or something like that. The risk is really high by the time you get there. It's not like they're all pushed up to here with no HP and you're gonna come around and flank everybody. So the only thing here is, it's good that you stay, because that's the more consistent play, but you should wait to see Lissandra in this fight first, because if I was her, and I saw this going down...
Oh, yeah, she just turns right around.
Right, she just turns around, and then you broke the freeze, and she's happy. So you should wait to see her. Okay, and while you were doing this, it's important for champions like, Mal's, Lissandra... Like, I just played against Lissandra, and I took advantage of this. Where, like, when she roams, yeah, you need to, like, push, but you do want to try to, like, see, when you see her, see what she does. Because if she ults... Oh, she's level 5. Okay.
Yeah.
Doesn't even
She's
have ult.
literally hasn't been in lane, and I've... Yeah.
Yeah.
She's struggling.
But you get the concept. If you can see if they use ult, it's, like, a big deal.
Yeah. I'm kind of... pushing because she had a recall.
Yeah, no, this is perfect. Okay.
What was I doing?
Oh, yeah, when I was
don't know
watching
why
you
I went
earlier,
there.
these wards giving me a headache.
I don't know where to
goddamn
ward. I just throw them out in places I think they're probably gonna walk around. And, I'm like, oh, maybe because Dragon's up.
We'll talk about it. Okay, so we'll just like we can start already actually. Like this ward is a really defensive ward. So you can think of warding as like 3 zones kinda. Like this is neutral vision. This is fuck. What do I call this one? This is defensive vision, and this is like, I forgot what I used to call it. Not even offensive. I forgot what I used to call it. But you get the idea. It's like this kind of vision is like, and you're a lot of the time with vision, it's something that you move forward. If you have control
Oh
area,
yeah,
move
like
backwards.
later game where you're putting in their jungle kind of thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, deep vision, I guess aggressive vision, offensive vision works too. But so like this is like something you put down if you can't even like leave your lane because it's like because you'll see when you get into higher elo, there's times where you are way too afraid to go here or anywhere in this area. Like you can't because enemy jungler, you're losing, or they're too scary. It's too scary of a
They're just gonna
matchup.
dive you and stuff.
Yeah, so that's when you put this down. You're like stomping her. So if like this ward you had earlier, like this is where you want one right here. Control ward should probably be just in a brush near you because you can defend it since you're winning.
Is it bad to put like the control word in the pimple bush?
In this?
Yeah.
No, that's fine. I normally I'll put it there if I don't think I can defend this one, because like they might not be able to find this one as fast.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see.
Okay, good. Now just reset. Don't keep pushing. Okay, see, so here, this is where you have to take that recall. Like same problem.
Yeah. I saw Alessandra in the jungle. I was like, oh, I'll push for the plating.
Okay. Well, at least you got. I mean, I think the plate's okay. Oh god.
Wait,
Oh.
oh yeah, and then I say.
Oh.
I thought I'm supposed to shove the cannon wave. So I shoved the cannon wave.
Well,
But is that only... Is it
It's-
bad to am I supposed to shove the cannon wave?
it's just like she does have ult, and see, this is where things get tricky, and you're not gonna want to hear this.
No, I want to hear it. Lay it on me. Tell me.
This is the problem with playing a champion like Irelia. It can just teach you bad habits. Like you can skip fundamentals because the champ will like carry it,
Yeah.
right? Like right here, not a lot of champs can do what you're doing right now. Just like no mana, haven't recalled for a while, and just full blown clearing away without taking damage because the natural 43 damage or 43 health a heal is or a Q is pretty insane. But it's just you have to understand that like at a high reload though, you're not going to be able to get away with this as much because they know.
Yeah.
So that's definitely the number one thing so far you need to work
And I
on.
had no idea where Graves was. So.
Yeah, like that's how you throw your leads. You want to be
Out.
consistent, right? Okay.
Yeah.
At this point, you honestly can just push because she's just going to sit back. Yeah.
I don't remember.
So yeah. So like here, you're doing what I see a lot of players in this elo do. So you're just hoping she walks up and kind of trolls, and you can jump in and kill her.
Yeah. See, I want level 9 so I can one shot the back wave and just go to her.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like trying to get that. Like I want to get that, and then I want the wave to push towards me for her to walk up so I can just kill her.
Right.
But I don't want to dive. 'Cause, you know,
Well,
Sandra.
You actually, what you want to do is you want to push. You want to push, get all 6 minions under tower, like the whole wave, and then you literally can
Okay.
just hit the tower. She can use whatever she wants on you. If she ults you, that's great. You don't have to hit her. You can just hit the tower. Like you will kill this before she like you're gonna do a lot of damage to this while she tries to kill the wave or she tries to kill you. If she starts killing the wave before the wave dies, you walk out. And eventually you're gonna get it. She can't kill. She doesn't have the damage to kill you, and you heal up every wave. You keep queuing the whole thing, and then you heal all the damage she did. But you let her trim it down a little bit, like this, and then
Yeah,
now,
it's
now
not
you
gonna-
can't. So yeah, don't be afraid to just push and hit the tower. Like they're just not a threat to you. At this point, you don't want to play this game where they kind of just sit there and you're trying to like catch them trolling. You want to just put so much pressure on them that they don't really have any other option.
Yeah, like
Okay. Okay, clean. Oh wow, she's
I threw my ult. I didn't know if it was gonna kill her.
that's fine.
I was scared to.
That's totally fine.
Okay. You were. Oh yeah, that was a bad rift from my jungle.
Yeah, really bad. You're not gonna
Yeah.
get the.
They always do that. It's like,
Yep. Junglers.
oh, this is kind of troll.
Oh no.
I'm like, I know she's gonna stop me again, and I thought she was gonna walk up, so I think I canceled my. I figured I should just take the wave.
Yeah, it's just dangerous.
There's no way a Fiora is gonna try to dive me, right?
Yeah, she's definitely diving. Yeah.
No way.
Oh god.
I should have kept it back on this one. I thought she got me for a second. I should have. I had a ignite, didn't I? I didn't.
So why didn't you
I'm
use
scared. I have PTSD.
why didn't you use stun?
Did she have parry?
Probably, but that doesn't really matter.
If
So-
she parries my stun, then I get stunned, and I'm just dead, right?
Right, but her parry also makes her stop moving, right? So you can easily
100%.
like use the first part of the E, jump in, and then use the second part, and if she reacts to that, you Q to dodge it, but then she's stuck standing there like that, so like that gives you
Oh,
You see what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like just having the
Yeah.
threat of the parry is like part of that mental stack in her
Yeah.
head. That she's like really paying attention for it. So like, and if she fucks it
Uh,
up trying to
yeah.
dive, then she dies. So like either way, it's like you're gonna Q away to dodge the parry anyway, and if she doesn't parry it, you just kill her.
I realized the whole time that I was like, this was a bad fight. Like, whatever.
Oh yeah, this was grief as fuck.
Yeah,
But
it's good that you. I didn't know. Yeah, I explained it like that. I didn't heal all the way. Wow. It's okay. I'm Irelia. 1Q.
true actually. Wow,
Oh, yeah.
how much are you getting per Q? Oh, I didn't say.
How does it show?
It's like 60 something. Okay,
All right, so now this is where I struggle. My tower is gone, and this is mid game is normally where I don't know what to do, and everyone's been telling me just to like side lane or I can go bottom.
Yep. This
So-
is one of those times. This is that really awkward time. So it's totally fine. Basically, since laning phase is still going, all you're really going to be doing is pushing the wave like you're doing, and then looking for the jungler or trying like if you see him ganking top, that means you can try to just kill the Fiora. If you're too afraid to kill Fiora, you can just push the wave, go take jungle camps. There's not much for you to do at the moment unless your teammates are like, so let's say your bot lane was shoved onto this tower. That's where you would head. You'd go down and dive bot. You could also dive top, but your jungler's on the bot side, so like going to the top side is not really a great play because if Graves is there, then Fiora moves and then it's 3v2. So yeah, you basically just push, make plays with your jungler, just like this. Perfect. This is what we're looking for. Nice. Oh yeah.
So fed.
Nice. Let me see something real quick.
That damage. That's what I'm talking about.
True.
Periodic.
Nice. And see, you don't. So look, let's talk about proactive versus reactive gameplay. Perfect, right here. So, what you were doing right here is proactive. Now look what Fiora does. So, if you were Fiora here, what would you do? What should you do?
Probably should be just push mid, right?
Right, because now you are feeling it. Like, okay, you can't stay bot. Like, someone has to go stop mid now. Like, you have to either recall, or you have to run back to mid. You have to make a decision. She comes down here like this when she's not a threat to anyone. She's not pushing anything. You can be down here all day, right? You have nothing making you go back right now. So this is like a small example of what I'm talking about. Okay, where'd you
Okay.
get?
Sorry. One sec. Okay, sorry. I got raided.
You're good. Oh, what are we doing here?
Waiting. I thought Fiora was gonna walk back through, so I was waiting a second. Like,
Okay.
I thought she was gonna walk mid, so I was like, maybe I can catch her out really quick.
Yeah. So it's the same problem reoccurring. So
But I only did it for like a few seconds. Is that bad?
well, yeah, it's not that like the play itself is so bad. It's that your mindset. It's obvious that it's what you're thinking is bad. Like right,
Okay.
your priority number one right now should be to go to mid, push this, recall. You have to spend this gold. This will be such a big deal, and there's times where it's gonna happen, and you're gonna be like, shit. Mcbaze told me this would be a big deal. Like you're gonna feel it, but like that getting a bush kill on Fiora is it's all about risk reward. Like the risk versus the reward there is like the risk is you give a hyper carry like Fiora a big shutdown and the game becomes 10 times harder. And the reward is you get one kill where the game's not just one from that, right?
Yeah.
But
I guess it's even worse. I go for blue buff too. I don't even back there.
I mean,
At all.
I'm greedy for blue buff. I'll be honest, but basically the whole point is like you want to be as strong as possible at all times. So you have to take your recalls when you get a good chance to do it. You're sitting on 1,300 gold, so you're not as strong as you could be, and that gives you a higher chance to throw. Like you can take this blue as long as you have a good idea of where they are. Oh boy. Okay.
I'm so fed still, like this early from the Lysandra.
Yeah.
I knew she could see me too. I didn't know she had another thing to stop me.
So,
Bad back there.
what do you think you should do right now? What should you have done over this recall? This actually was perfect.
Like if I would have backed before I pushed mid.
No. So like right here, after you killed Graves and killed the Gromp, what should you have done? Because recall isn't good. And
Take the wolves. I don't know. You want me to dive Lysandra?
you see.
Oh, go back mid. Oh yeah, because it's gonna crash.
So, but do you see how you didn't? So you were supposed to run up here, clear this, and recall, and because you didn't, you lost that recall timer. So now you have to stay on the map, or you're just going to lose something. So now you have to go back to mid, push 2 waves, and then recall, and you could die in that time, right? So like this is what I mean by like those recall timers when they happen. Like when you get them, you have to take them because you will lose them quickly, really quickly. One jungle camp, and you can lose them.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Blue team's turret has
I think I just.
destroyed.
Yeah. I see what you mean. Wait, I still got the wave. Clean. Not the first wave, actually.
Nah,
but
yeah, you lost the other one,
I
and
got the second.
like if this isn't a Heimer and a Karma, you know, this tower is going to take more damage. It's the most important tower in the game. Enemy team can't win without taking that. So, oh yeah, chill.
Yep. I'm doing Irelia things this game.
Can you one-shot those? Oh my.
Yeah, I do. I love it.
Chill.
Yeah, yeah.
Scaring me. So like, I'm all for limit testing here. If like you are legitimately going into that like trying to limit test because you're not entirely sure if you can win that or not, that's one thing. But just know that like you never need to make a play like that to win like this game. Like that's that risk reward thing again, where it's like
I'm just so fed. It doesn't matter to force stuff like that.
yeah, the game's already won for you. It just comes down to you throwing it. If you have ult, I'm like down. Okay, now perfect. Now's when you go to side lane. Good.
I hate Fiora. You
Yep.
know, okay, she was in the bush bottom, I'm pretty sure. I didn't notice her. I noticed her too slow after I hit this wave, I remember.
Right here.
To like attack her, yeah, she's too far away from me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna throw that out.
Okay.
My boomer reaction time.
Oh.
Like
Okay.
there, like I see her and I go to, but she's so far away.
No, it's okay.
Also the W.
Right. So like, why did you use W?
To make the minions lower when I shouldn't. I had someone else tell me that it's bad to waste my W on waves at like later in the
Right.
game.
Because this ability's like fucking insane. It's like
Yeah.
so disgusting. So no reason to ever just like throw it out like that when you do plenty of damage already. Okay. So like now this is where you have the options. So the most important part is that you can go to a side lane, and it's not even that you have to kill the enemy side laner. It just matters that they are afraid enough of you that you can push them into tower. Because if you can do that, that means that this is called a tempo advantage. I'm not sure how familiar you are with that concept.
Not at all.
Okay, it's more simple than it seems. So it just means like time. So think about it. If you push Fiora in and she has to collect 2 waves under here, that takes her what, 5-10 seconds. That means you have a 5-10 second tempo advantage on her where you can move before she can. That's all. So that means you can go to mid lane and you'll be at that fight 5-10 seconds before her. And that can be obviously a very big deal because the fight can be over by the time she gets there.
Okay.
So if you can push them into tower and you get a tempo advantage, that's like the most important step. That's all you need to have like pressure. You have pressure, so then you have to choose if you want to try to dive them or whatever. And if you can't, that's when you rotate and start a numbers up fight over here, and like we'll see the different options. But for right now, this like you needed to push one more wave before you did anything. You should have walked with your wave here, because we saw them.
Oh yeah, I did see 3 of them. I guess 4. That wording was so good.
So
Yeah, I was trying to catch her out. Like you said, I didn't even think about shoving it. I just wanted to kill her.
yeah. So if you want to kill her, that's fine. Thing is about killing her here is like, so like Graves is
Not
missing.
guaranteed.
You don't have ult and you don't have ignite, and it's Fiora. Like the risk of fighting her without ignite is like much higher, right? Because she heals so much, and you don't have anti-heal yet. So like if I were you, and like I'm trying really hard to win this game, I would only push the wave, get tempo advantage. If I have ignite, then I would try to 1v1 her. Because certain champions you need ignite to make it like an easy kill. If you beat her without it, that's fine too. It's just understanding the risk involved, because when Okay, this Fiora. What the fuck?
She flashed. Did I have E? I see I didn't use the E because I'm like, I don't want to get that parried. Even though she wouldn't have killed me.
Right, yeah, she's not going to kill you. And you want to make sure you're using it when, because like, it's like, okay, you're going to use the E, and the moment you use the second one, you're going to Q to something to dodge the W. Because if she wastes that, that's perfect. Like, she can eat your E all she wants with her W. That shit's an attack speed slow, like by what, 50%? Yeah, it's disgusting. So, you trading your E for her W is totally worth it. And like, see, you see how you're just like kind of clicking her and standing still?
You want me to like walk at her? And yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
like orb walking. You want to get as close as
orb
possible so she flashes away, dashes away. You can follow up still. You can Q her. Luckily, she walks towards
Oh my
you.
God, that's so sad. Yeah.
But either way, that was fine. I mean, she really, really didn't even... I don't know. She just didn't do anything. Okay. Nice. Okay, so... Now, look, your pressure is forcing this now. This is why this is so good. This is like literally League in a nutshell right here. If you want to be successful, you just need to learn how to pressure properly because this is what it makes players do. They have to make a decision that they're not comfortable making. So,
Ooh, yeah.
and now they're going to get fucked. You should dash in. Oh, nice. Okay. Okay, dash to the minions. Oh, no.
That tower! So fucking annoying. I don't die.
Okay, so...
Actually.
I can't believe
I
that's
didn't hit Karma.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. So yeah, like if I were you, I would have never tried to kill Karma. I would have just queued to this, walked over, queued to this.
Stuff right away.
But yeah, it looks like you wanted to...
I'm a greedy.
You had other
She
plans.
died so quickly earlier, so I was like, oh,
It's okay. We can call it a limit test. We can chalk it up to that. Oh, you got her. Nice.
yeah.
Like if that was Fiora, then it wouldn't be okay, to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah, it'd have been horrible.
Okay, so we can already see kind of the effects of like pressuring what it's doing. Okay, this is wrong now though. Okay, perfect. So,
Okay, cool.
side laning is what you want to be doing,
Yeah, the tower.
but you have to go mid lane first because no one's at mid lane. Mid lane is still the most important. Mid prio, being the first team to push mid lane is like the most important thing in the game. It's considered its own fucking objective. You'll see if you watch like professional play, that's like they fight over it the whole game. So, when you see no one in mid and you're coming out of base, you go mid first, push that, get mid prio, and then you choose whether top or bot. You would go bot, but yeah, you don't want to just like let this sit here like this because then they can push and take this.
Alright, say fuck you to my jungle and take this blue buff.
Blue buff is always worth though. I respect that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
Wait, is Dragon about to be up? See, I didn't go for her because I didn't know where anyone else was, to be honest.
okay,
I'm scared of her.
it's okay.
In a way, of her ult and stuff.
Let's talk about that then. This is actually a good concept that I meant to talk about. Okay, so Graves dead there. Karma dead here. Sandra dead there. Now you should be taking note of like where everybody is. So Heimer, Fiora, especially the big threats. The big threats are Fiora. I think that's basically it, honestly.
Just ran Fiora. Yeah, true.
And then we just saw Graves right there. Right here. And Graves should know that like you guys are taking his red. So odds are he goes to his top jungle here. And that's why if you like saw there, you can actually see he was already walking that way. So Graves should be top side. Fiora's top side. Karma's right there. Heimer's right there. There you go. You see literally everybody now. So now you know that Lissandra's a free kill. This is like a really important thing that you can't really...
Yeah, true. I guess I didn't think about it.
It's like something I talk about all the time where like you can't get this concept from just like watching high elo because, you know, you're not in their head, but like you should be tracking people at all times. Like anytime you see someone, it should just like automatically make a mental note in your head that that's where they are. They're on this side of the map.
I should have queued her right away.
Yeah, you could just auto her, E her. You want to try to E her like as she uses
Sure.
hers, but you just
I know if I ran into a Fed person, if it was me, they would kill me right away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So now they're all here. Now they're all coming.
See, now I see them all. I'm like, okay.
So, what do you think? What do you think about this situation? Should you look to fight? What should you look to do?
You know, now looking at my team, I probably should have just walked at them too and fought, I think, with them. I don't know where Fiora is, though. And Lysandra can, like, come from behind me and ult me. And
Right.
I'm just, like, I'm such a big shutdown.
Yeah.
Still, right? Or no?
You should be.
I want dragon. I have the illness, so... It's
Whoa, 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 whoa! What did you
I
just
want
say?
the dragon. I don't want to die before drag. I'm,
You
like, so far ahead. I'm like,
motherfucker.
this is bad. I need to get dragon.
You
So I play
motherfucker!
safer, and I think I walk away. I'm pretty sure I go to the right. But I probably should have fought,
Shugi.
because they're super weak. I know! The dragon, though! I love dragons. They're
Fuck
great.
you and the dragon. Like, you. Oh God.
I said it.
You're not even ashamed.
I'm not.
Yeah, I can tell. I want the dragon. I love the dragon.
I
Okay.
love dragons.
All right. Okay. Well.
I love dragon
You-
meat nuts. So good.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, go.
So now we can talk about dragon a little bit. I can tell you it's useless no matter what, but it doesn't mean to never go to it. You go to it when you're going to win the fight for it. You don't throw the game for it. So that's all that you really have to know. So this isn't something you should fight. Because yeah, Fiora's missing. She's like she's a big threat, and your Zeri's pushing mid, and you don't really have, like, to be honest, this game I wouldn't be super comfortable team fighting until I had a QSS for Lysandra.
Oh, I didn't even buy QSS this game.
I
I bought GA.
mean, GA is okay too, but yeah, like you have armor shoes, so QSS would be your MR item, and it's like a natural counter to Lysandra. So yeah, you don't want to be trying to force any fight here. You got to stop with those W's though, for sure.
I know.
Just push the wave. Just push the wave. See, so here, your only thought should just be like push the wave. That's all.
Okay, don't go.
No, because so like let's say they just like walk, they ignore you and they walk like this through dragon, then you're just flanking
I can
them,
collapse.
right? So this is putting pressure and setting you up for flank if they stupidly decide to try to contest this. You know what I mean? Because like they don't need your
Yeah.
help. And look, so here they are, and like,
Lysandra went in and flashed.
no, she did not.
Yeah, she tried to steal it. I don't know
Jeez.
how that would have worked.
You see, this is
Okay.
you. This is you in a different game.
Okay, wait, I don't. Yeah, maybe. See?
This dog. Oh my.
I don't know what she thought she was gonna. Yeah, it was bad. It was
Okay.
bad.
All right.
And she had to flash away.
Yeah, so troll. So let's see.
Did you choose?
Psych-
I thought that all three of them were there, so I'm like, okay, I can kill this.
Yeah, so
They
there's
used everything to try to take the dragon,
well, it's just
the graves.
like I would never go to this because in my mind, the enemy team should be running. This is like such a waste of time. Like you'll learn like the more you play, so, like when you get higher elos, that every little bit of time you have is so important when like because of tempo and everything. So like the time that you're doing this, I would be pushing this, getting my recall off, going down mid, like getting ready for Baron because this is actually the most important objective. So, but this is just a waste
Oh,
of
yeah,
time.
something bad happens at Baron. Oh, and I missed my ult.
Oh,
It was
Jesus.
never gonna hit. It was never gonna.
So this is exact. Like you see how
Yeah.
I didn't even know what happened, but I knew what would happen. You see, like that's what you
Yeah.
need. You need to know that this was just going to be a waste of time no matter what. So just
Yeah,
do the consistent play.
it's painful.
Enemy team
I
could
think-
like rush Baron if they wanted. Now they can't. Okay, so now, actually, let's just pause here. Where do you think you should go?
Top, because Baron's up. I don't have TP,
Okay.
and my top laner can't match Fiora.
Okay.
I feel like I can kind of match her if other people are like, I don't know. I don't really want to match her. He was also crying for me to match her the whole time.
Well, how
So I was like,
confident
okay, I'll
are
match
you?
her.
Like from on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being like totally you can kill her.
I'm like a 7 out of 10
Okay.
because I
So
feel like it just I never know with her. She's
yeah.
so strong.
Yep. So you are like the way I would do it if I were you against champs like this is like if you have ignite, you should be confident that you can kill them. Without it, you don't have to be as confident.
Yeah. Like I have to have ignite, or I don't want to fight her.
Or
At
some kind of
least.
anti-heal, yeah. But like I said, so remember, what's the most important thing here?
Pressure. Is that what you? I don't know
Shugi?
what's the important. My ignite, my ult.
No, what's the most
What?
important macro, like the most important? I told you earlier. Even professional teams fight over it.
Baron. That's what. Wait, pressure, vision. I don't know. All three. I don't know. Tell me. Say it and I'll know. Mid lane. Oh yeah, mid lane. Okay, yeah. I'm struggling with the whole side laning and mid laning at the same time.
It's just like if
I-
no one's pushing
Like
mid
what?
lane, you go mid lane first. If no one's pushing mid first. Then you branch to a side lane because like not only do you want mid prog because it's so important, but from the middle of the map you can go to either side lane.
Yeah.
So like your
I
Zeri's
saw
going
Fiora
top.
shoving, and I was like, yeah, true. She was going top.
If she was going mid, then you go top, yeah, for sure. That's what should happen, honestly. But when you see her going top, you just go mid because like you guys aren't going to stop her from getting this anyway. Like, she's going to take this, she's going to leave. So you guys are just going to have two people in one lane. If the enemy team has just one ding dong that knows what they're doing, they take mid lane like 15 times. Like by now, like there's so many times they could take it. But okay, now that you're top, you should just keep pushing. Oh god. Push. Oh boy. Okay, well,
This
I respect
okay.
it.
Wait, can you pause it for a second?
yeah.
What was I doing in this moment? I don't know if I realized that they had vision here, but once I realized, I walked over it. I just kept on going straight, and then I saw them already kind of heading towards us. Like I noticed the Heimer and the Lysandra. I think I saw their support too, so I'm like, their support's gonna ward it. And I walked over it, and then they hit the blast cone. My whole team was so mad. This was like, this was so painful. Here, I just wanted to say that.
Yeah, I feel like if
But I
I'm
thought it was weird.
if I'm Gwen, I'm like, what the fuck is this
Yeah, he
Irelia
was
doing?
very upset. He let me know. He said some gamer. No. Anyways.
I'm trying to. I feel like it shouldn't be warded. Yeah.
See, I knew that I saw the karma, and I'm like, he's gonna hit the blast cone anyways. But I was walking past it, so I'm like, but then I got hit
Yeah.
Baron, so they knew.
I mean,
I was kind of trying to play it off for a second, like, okay, maybe they didn't notice that
Yeah.
they're doing Baron,
I mean,
but they noticed the minute they hit blast cone.
they might have like been on the way anyway. But like, what you should do here,
I
just
should
like
shove top.
if we take the Baron out of the picture, like your teammates doing Baron does that kind of make this an awkward situation. But like if not, you push top because Fiora had to recall, so like she should be in base, right? So you see, so no one's gonna be here to defend this.
Baron debuff. They can see that. I don't know. How do you see
Yeah.
a debuff?
Right here.
Oh, did they have to click on you to see that?
Yeah, but they can also just look at your. They can see the Baron hitting you. Right there.
Oh yeah, you're right there.
But do you see why, like, if you push top, no one's going to be able to respond to this? Because Fiora, you just saw her, like, have to recall. So, like, you can hard push, take this before she can even get here.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Let's see what happens here. You guys going to throw the game?
Yep.
Oh, my God, she
Hit the
ulted it,
blast
too.
cone.
Yes.
Yeah, this was,
You
I
got
was
to leave.
like, okay, we got to back off of it. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
I hit it a couple times and I started backing off. It was just a mess.
you really got to, that concept of, like, letting your teammates die when they make stupid decisions, that's, like, so important in this elo. Like, because
Yeah.
there's just no way. You don't even have ult, and now you're going to be the one that eats
No,
it.
I'm done.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that was
That was fun.
that was a
Little moment.
massive throw.
Yeah.
Wasn't your call, but like if your teammates die doing that and you didn't help them and you didn't die, that's fine because then while the enemy team does that or whatever, at least you can like trade something. You can take this tower, maybe this tower.
And again, I don't go mid.
Yeah, didn't go
Fine.
mid. You go all the way top. This should be okay because Fiora can't be here, so you should be able to get this tower. You really should stop using all your abilities on the wave, though. Oh, wow, Fiora can't be here. Oh, no, she had ban recall. Right. Ooh, I don't even know if you can beat her now.
I wasn't. Okay, me and Yone were beefing. I wanted him to die, but I was like, I can't because I need to win the game. So I was waiting for the minions to come, so I had something to like I was baiting him kind of. I was hoping, but then
There we go.
the other one. I think I flashed away, but I don't remember. Oh, that was a bad stun. Oh, the tower was hitting me. I thought I was gonna die. That was a bad flash. Everything was bad. I was annoyed. This whole part was int.
Oh god. Oh,
I know. I'm in pain. I know. It's bad. It's bad. All of it. I should have just went on her. I was so annoyed. You had no idea. Because Ione was so.
And no, he's definitely a fucker. I've been paying attention to what he's been doing. He's definitely a shithead.
Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely should have queued to this minion first, autoed her, then queued to her,
Yeah.
and then you still haven't used stun. I'm pretty sure, and she used parry like at the start.
Oh yeah. Then I missed this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a mess. It was a little mess. I wish I could take that spot back. And then I flashed away with all my health.
Yeah. Something I want you to practice though, you'll see the effects of it. Like when you're fighting someone, put your first E out and auto them. Watch what they do. Watch how they just give you a bunch of autos trying to juke it. They're going to juke themselves out, and then they're going to be like, oh shit, I have to run, and then you're just going to get a free E. Like you'll see how well it works. Like right there, you could have done it. I can't.
Walked away. I was like, I accepted it. I was like, I can't do this.
Yeah, I mean at this point
Can
when
you
they have
tell?
Baron.
Like, I'm like, I hate him.
Yeah. Yeah, I could tell.
Like, fuck you.
Oh, she's still as old. She's level 15? You should probably get executioners, honestly. Or even a Bramble would have been fine. Because see, now remember we talked about at the start how like being the one that can push them in is like a big deal. Now it's happening reverse. Now you're in the shitty spot because you can't fight her because she has ult and she's level 15. So now she's pressuring you in. Now she has tempo advantage. Just like you have to clear this. She could rotate over to here and take this. You know, like this is always the spot. Like this is the worst spot to be in as a side laner. Oh wow. Okay. Fiora's a bullshit champ. Obviously, Irelia is too, but like Fiora's honestly might be worse. Holy shit! These minions are so tanky.
I know. It's such, I feel like they're Irelia's biggest counter. Baron minion. You can't even Q. Oh, she ran out of Baron. Yeah. Ooh, almost missed that. Missed that. I need slower with my E sometimes. So I would have hit her for sure. If I would have just waited a second.
Yeah, like you can just lead with your E, like because
Yeah, I don't. I do it sometimes, but not enough.
Yeah, because like good players are gonna be so much like she could just Q away from this and just dodge the ult. So, and then you gotta be ready to like dodge that W too. You kind of luckily you were right behind her, but okay.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
I'm about to fight Graves.
Now you gotta go mid because your bot lane's recalling.
Yeah, see, okay, this is I never go back mid because
It's
you
okay,
guys
now
tell
you
me
know.
side lane. Everyone's like side lane. Side lane.
Yeah. No, it's confusing. It's okay. Now you know.
Yeah.
You would just push mid first and then come to top. Okay. No, none of this. None of this. Okay. So,
It's fine.
jungle camps are last priority type stuff. Literally, when you have nothing else to do, you do a jungle camp.
Okay.
And what do you have to do right now? You have one thing that you like need to
Push
do.
top.
Yeah, right. You still have a wave to push top to get it on the tower. If not, keep pushing depending on like who you see while you do that. But yeah, you have to get this on the tower. And then you'll do this. Like if you push this onto the tower, you feel like it's too dangerous. So while you're waiting for more people to show up, you come to the jungle camp. Because yeah, see now shit's going down and you're late. You're not pressuring yourself. Like now they're going to be on this tower. Like you should already be pressuring to force them to make a decision. We'll see what they do with this.
Oh, I see what you mean. The amount of time it took me to do this.
Mm-hmm. Like that might have deterred that might have made one of them try to come for you. This is fine though. Like giving up an inhib, like especially if you wait, does this guy have an hourglass? Okay, you gotta kill this guy. You can't be afraid of these guys. You don't want to be afraid.
I was scared of the people who left mid.
Well,
I was like, I don't know where they're at. Like my sense of time, I was like, they could be here almost.
they probably can't even be like past this point.
Yeah, I didn't realize that. I was
Yeah,
like, I'm
that's
scared.
exactly where they are. So you have plenty of time. So like basically what should happen is The reason why I'm saying this is because you're doing this, and like if I was you and I'm doing this, I'm paying attention to this, and I see a TP. I see TP starting on this tower. I'm gonna push, and then I'm gonna have to think like, who is that TP? That's not Fiora because she's dead, so it has to be Heimer. And you should be keeping tabs on who's like free kills. Heimer, you know, has no hourglass, meaning that's a free kill. So you shouldn't be afraid of him. You should just basically get ready to dive him when he does this. I mean, he's level 14. He has no hourglass. Like, he's just free.
Oh, like I should have been like under the tower ready to like for him to get TP all the way.
You could even sit there and just let him like stun you if you wanted at the start. So like before the tower even aggroes you, you could just stand there, and I bet he'll stun you. And then after the stun wears off, you just full combo and kill him. Okay. Did we lose Shugi? She said, oh my god.
No, I'm here.
Oh, okay.
No, someone said I gave someone because they're talking about me not adding them on Discord. They're like, I gave her the keys to my house and I am now homeless and still no ad. Sorry.
Okay, so this is when things get tricky, because... Yeah. Okay, yeah, so, look. Fiora's putting pressure in bot lane, and now you're feeling it. It's like, okay, they're at Baron, but Fiora's pushing bot. So, these are the hard decisions in the game.
Yeah.
It's like you have to think, how much can Fiora get? Like, how long will this fight last? If I'm you here... Oh, it also depends on, like if Fiora has TP. Yeah, how low the Baron is. How fed the Fiora is. Like, if you can just kill her when you go down there. She has TP, so if I'm you, I would gladly give up this tower. I would gladly give up all 3 towers in the inhib to get the Baron.
For Baron.
Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed that I had my far sight too.
Wait, you had blue trinket? Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, you should fight this. Oh, your flash is down for just a little bit. God, these Seraphine ults. It's like...
I went to go in, and then I got nervous because of the Heimer tower and everybody. It's kind of flash ulted, right? And I was like, okay, I'm gonna leave this instead of committing.
Yeah, you didn't even need to flash, though. They were just, like, running it.
Yeah, I shouldn't have. I don't know why. I was trying to make those plays to get in there. Yeah, I don't know why I flashed there. I would have played Graves. I was just kind of in, to be honest.
Okay, Fiora TPing. That's actually perfect. So that's like... See? Look at this. So when I say that reactive versus proactive thing, how it, like, applies to almost any macro decision you make, look what it just did. Like, Fiora, she could have just kept pushing. That's what she should do. She should just keep pushing, and because no one can stop her, and she's going to take a bunch of towers. But because you guys are forcing a fight here, and you made it like a proactive play instead of like going to where she was, like responding to her pressure, now she TP'd in. It made her feel like she wanted to, like, had to TP in. And that's really good. Oh, Yone Gaming?
Yeah, he finally is doing stuff.
Damn, he's Smurf. He's Smurfer. Let me see this. It's so hard to see everything.
It makes me sick for you to praise this rat.
I mean, that's just... I mean, I know how I feel when you're saying, I want Dragon. Yeah, same feeling.
Yo, he came to my stream. It was like Plat 1 peaker or Season 9 peaker.
Yeah. So here, queuing to her wasn't good because like you saw the wave behind her. So you should just walk up, queue to the wave to be next to her, and then you go from there, right? Wasting your Q. I mean, she ended up flashing anyway, so I think it would be fine, but that's just the better way to play it. Well, that guy's a griefer. Why can't I see the Baron health? Oh no. Wait, hold on. Okay, the Baron health. Wait, it wasn't there before. Or am I boomer? Senile?
No, I don't think it wasn't.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I'm senile too. I don't think it was.
Okay, good. You started to do what you needed to do. These W's though.
I know. I need to save them. I don't know why I used it, to be honest.
It's like here.
Okay, with it.
Like right here, you don't even have to, like, you make it harder for yourself. So like...
By throwing it out right away?
Yeah, so like, you could throw E, because this is a 3-second cooldown now. So like, you can throw the first part of the E, Q onto him, start autoing him, slowing him with Bork. And then he'll use his dash, and then you'll use the second part. Like, you'll have, it'll come back up. So you don't have to like go for this, because if you like really need to kill him here, if you can kill him, it can win the game because he won't have a chance to steal, right? So like just walk up and auto earlier, yeah, Q onto him, and yeah, you could have that could have been a disaster.
Yeah.
But you got the Baron, that's good. Game should be free from here. Where are we going?
Oh no, I think I died here.
Shuki.
It's the illness.
Okay, let me tell you something. There's a rule. There's a very important rule with Baron.
Don't fight for dragon when you have Baron?
You never, ever fight for dragon when you have Baron, unless it's Elder. Even then, sometimes you should give the Elder, but unless it's Elder, you don't fight for dragon when you have Baron. Like, you have to understand, you are risking the whole game right here when you have Baron, which is going to let you, like, push, take stuff. Like, Baron lets you end games. This dragon, it's not soul for them. There's no issue with them getting it. That's fine. You just should be pushing, taking this time to push and use the Baron. If you die here, I'm going to be so disappointed.
It's even worse the way I die. I miss my ult.
Ah, these E's. Oh. Illness.
We didn't even get the dragon. We didn't get the dragon. It's the worst part.
No. The worst. There's a lot of worse parts here, honestly. There's too many to count.
Okay.
Look at this. So now, not only like are you dead and you lose the Baron for yourself, but now you guys are dead for 53 seconds. So the Baron's gonna be basically gone by the time you respawn on like your team. You see what I'm saying? You see how the risk reward here was nowhere near worth it because you don't need the Soul Dragon to win. You had the Baron. That's what's gonna let you end the game. But now they got this dragon, which doesn't mean anything. You didn't get the soul, and you throw the Baron. And honestly, like, there's a world they run down and end this fucking game right now with this inhib.
I know.
See? So, like...
I thought we lost here, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like, this is it.
Yeah. I feel like they should end. I don't know where are they? I think Graves was just coming out of base. So...
If you're on bottom.
Oh, yeah. Griefers. Oh, no, Graves was here. Yeah, they could have ended. They definitely could have ended, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, they're struggling.
Yeah. Fiora's a grief. Oh! Damn.
Wow, he's so cool.
He's
Look
so
how
good?
Mechanically, a god.
He's just so good.
I should have gave him mid. It's my bad.
Okay.
They were fighting without me. I was really depressed by it.
Cute.
Oh.
There we go. Yeah, so
The slow and the E.
definitely try to implement that. It might take some time, but just like try to slow down your E and see like how well it works. You'll see.
Get my W and you stopped using it on waves.
Yeah, that definitely
I
has
use
to
it a
go.
lot.
That ability is too OP to do that. Okay, you can go take red, not because you have downtime. Go push mid. Or push one more bot wave. Where the hell are we going?
Oh, I wanted the word.
Yeah, you needed this word. You're right.
I did need the word.
You needed this word.
It had
You-
vision.
No fucking way you win this game without getting that word. Or this fucking Grom. God damn
I
it.
hated my jungle, so I took it.
Now what are we doing here? Type. Yeah, are we typing?
Oh no, I thought I was backing, and I guess I wasn't. I was already looking at my shot. But then-
Okay. E?
I'm scared of her.
That is what I'm talking about. That is what should happen. She should dodge it with Q and parry this stun. So you need to get her to... You gotta get her to stop. Oh. Luckily, Smurfer Yone. Okay, good. Okay.
That was a good trick.
I think
already
going
full
for her was
forward.
okay. I just think you needed to do it better because then it wouldn't take so long.
Yeah.
This game did not need to be this. Where the hell are you?
Hard.
Yeah. Wait, let me watch
For
this.
Graves. Oh, our Gwen's still pushing.
Yeah.
back here, so okay.
That's why you have to be like really careful when you decide to take a fight like this. But it looks like you're okay. As long as you're confident, like you just Just don't die here. You don't have to kill them. You just to not die. Oh, do you guys end like this? Okay. Yeah, that's how you guys end. Okay, so what do we learn here?
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
I need to push mid a lot. I need to hold my W. Alright, because of that.
No, just like in general.
In general?
Top 3 things we learned. The most important 3 things.
When I reset, if no one's mid, push mid.
Well, let's start from laning phase.
Laning phase. I feel like there's like specific things you want me to say, or you just want me to say in general.
No, it's not a quiz. Just what do you think were the 3 things we learned here? The most important.
Starting
Starting from lane. What was the?
from lane. Let me recall. You want me to? Bad with specifics.
The biggest problem that you had in lane. It
I'm
kept coming
perfect
up.
in lane. I don't have.
Oh God, Seppuku, you've been hanging out with him too much or something. I don't know. Or
I'm
Buki.
perfect in lane. I don't know how to tell you
Oh,
what I did.
it's just doomed.
All I can think of is not freezing. It's my recall timers, I'd say maybe.
Okay,
When
recall
I get ahead,
timers.
go back.
There we go. Recalls.
Yeah,
When you
that's
get a
it.
lead, your priority after that is to push and recall.
I'm bad on the spot, McBaze.
When you don't
Sorry,
push your
recall.
lane or break your freeze until you see the enemy mid show up into the side lane, because then they could just turn around, right? That was another thing.
Right. Yes. Wait for that.
When you're winning, instead of like trying to rely on them to just make dog shit plays and walk up to the wave when they don't have to, you can just hard push, hit the tower. They can hit you all they want, it won't matter. Like that's how you can force.
Yeah, honestly, 2 of the times you said that, like the Heimer. Wait, never mind. Go ahead. I cut you off.
No, you're good. I was just wondering what you were talking about. What Heimer?
Wait, are you saying like when I'm under the tower, like Lysandra? Or
Oh. That was like kind of different. This was more just like keeping tabs on like like if this was no matter who this was, if they were just like a free kill, you can't just let them TP.
Wait. Yeah, I was thinking you were saying something different. No, I understand.
Yeah, mid lane where you just push all 6 minions in, hit the tower. Lysandra can't kill you. You're too far ahead.
Yeah, she couldn't kill me.
Right. Okay. So that was laning phase stuff. Mid game stuff. What did we learn there?
Side laning, not win to.
Side laning after win. What do you have to make sure that someone is doing or you're doing before you side lane?
Having mid push.
Yes, mid push first always.
Mid,
Okay.
top priority.
So mid prio, and then you can pick which side lane, depending on like who you want to match, what objectives are up. I think you actually understand that part. You knew already. So, and then where do we go from there? Oh yeah, the most important thing in a side lane, which gives you like what you need, like gives you your win condition, is what? If you can do
most
what over the
important-
enemy mid? I mean, enemy side laner.
Like be What's the word you use? Reactive or not reactive?
Oi.
The opposite of that. Wait. Like
So,
you want
like-
me to have the pressure?
Right. You need to be
I
the
don't
one
know
that
what
can
you want me
push
to
them
say.
in. No, you're good. You got it. So like you need to be the one that can
Not
push
be the
them in.
reactive one.
No, that's different. This is just understanding that if you're the one pushing, you get the tempo advantage. You have the pressure. So like
Be
Like-
the pressure plier.
So, like-
pressure plier.
when Fiora had you pushed in up here, right? She had
Uh-huh.
like that was not a good situation. That was the opposite of what you
Yeah.
wanted. When you were down here pushing her in, that was perfect because then you could move, you could do whatever you wanted before her. She's stuck there, right? That's tempo advantages, right?
Yeah.
All right, chat. Did I miss anything? What else did we talk about?
His profile being an anime chick keeps messing me up.
Oh, her fucking griefing over dragon. Like, holy shit.
Okay, yeah, dragons. See, I still kind of. I feel like I've gotten better with it. Like I'm not like always going to dragon whenever they're doing it. But if I'm ahead and I know their enemy team's gonna try to kill the dragon, and I'm there, I'm like, okay, well, maybe I should try to like set up try to be there. Like when I knew someone was probably gonna try to jump over and try to kill the dragon, but now I should just push the bottom wave and try to like collapse if they do it.
Right,
and not
exactly.
think that they're gonna do it.
Yeah.
Like I was reacting to something that they weren't already doing.
Right.
Kind of thing.
So
Yeah.
it still goes back to that proactive reactive thing, you see. So
Yeah.
and then it's like if your teammates aren't there If you don't have all 5 people there, like it's all about like this game, League is all about risk reward. It's you never have to make like really high risk ballsy plays to climb. It's actually the opposite.
Yeah.
It's all about consistency in doing like the low risk plays, just with good macro. Like you could have won this game easily without doing anything crazy. I mean, you didn't do anything crazy, but like you just see what I'm saying. And look, these fucking dragons, you think they made you win this fucking game?
No.
Not even. They didn't do shit.
No.
So like, and like, yeah, Soul is like.
Also, wait, Baron. Baron's most important when we have it. Don't die for Dragon for when we have Baron.
Yeah, you never fight for drag if you have Baron. Okay, and then last thing I wanted to do. Oh wait, my Discord's gonna freeze, so let me stop streaming it. Okay. Last thing I wanted to do. Where's that one game? Wait, I think it was a different
Can we
account.
time out Hector_simp for
What
a
was the
bit?
game?
He's being obnoxious to coaching clients
Or what
that
was the
don't
account
deserve
that
it.
you played
Shut
against
up.
the Malzahar earlier?
There was a game before. Wait. Malzahar?
Yeah, you played against a Malzahar, and that's when I first like rated you, and I was talking about the proactive reactive stuff.
It was.
It wasn't that account, right? I think you switched accounts.
Oh, but that was a normal.
It was a normal
Does
game?
that matter? Yeah. I was just playing because I haven't played at all.
Oh.
I mean, it was on Shuggy Shuggy, though.
Can I don't even think I can I even open unranked games?
It was normal? You can't?
No, you actually can't even open unranked games. Son of a bitch. I mean, I
Haha.
could open it
Oh,
from the
gosh.
stream, but I wanted to show you like how that game, like why it was so hard for you, but I mean, I could just let me see something. All right, we're going to do it like this.
Is it not through my bot? Are you?
Oh yeah. You have to hold that.
No.
You're going to have to
Are
hold
you
that.
sure?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
My face
I
cam
can
will
just
be
give
over
you-
your
I
face
can-
cam.
I can just give you info so you can. My info.
I ain't gonna log into your account. It's fine. It's fine.
I'm kidding. I would never do that. It's
What?
against the rules.
You don't trust me? Oh.
It's against the rules.
Right, it is against the rules. Right. Yeah. True. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna share my screen. Hold up.
Okay.
You're gonna see your face, but the stream won't. I don't even know if you even care about that. But okay, where?
Can you mute it?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
muted. This is Storm still. Oh yeah, I don't even want to watch that Silas game. I saw too much at the start, actually. Too much.
Yeah, I'm in pain.
Okay, so let's just go to the mid game here. Because, Okay. So, now that we know what we know. Okay. So you're 3 and 4. Laney phase is still happening. Oh yeah, Shuki, this physically hurt me inside.
Okay, listen. I was trying to. I thought I was gonna die. I thought I was dead.
I
Because
mean,
of whatever he did to me. Like you see the numbers popping up on me. I'm surprised I couldn't queue to him from that. Like he was just up. Like my mouse is on there. I'm queuing.
I bet elevation kind of fucked with it too a little bit, like just barely or something. But
Oh, that's so sad, and
it's
that's
okay.
so painful.
Sometimes you know, you're a noob. You know what I mean? You know what I mean.
Always, yeah.
Oh my god. Okay. So, I want to get to this part. All right. This was good. You go top. Okay. Now, you start recalling because you see Riven here. But like, look, you have Jax coming. Ezreal's recalling. There's no reason for you to respond to what she's doing, right? It's like this is, and like you saw Sivir here. Oh, she's coming for blue. I gotta go get blue. And then you're like, oh, now Tom's here. It's like, so if you just keep
Yeah, they're all
pushing,
pumped up.
and you're like, oh, but I might die. Like they'll chase me. That's good. You want them to chase you. That's what you'll see if you like really pay attention to
So
high.
I shouldn't be worried about dying.
Sometimes there's good deaths, like where you're putting pressure. Like this, if you watch high elo, you will see people do this, and like Twitch chat and like pissers are always thinking they're just fucking running it down, but they're not. They just understand that like you have to pressure, even if you're gonna die for it. Sometimes like they're not trying to die, they're trying to pressure and force the enemy team to do other things. Sometimes it's dangerous though. Or like when you're behind, sometimes you have to make dangerous plays. Yeah, look at that streamer, the bounce or whatever. That's all he does. Literally, this is what he does. He just pushes and pressures. That's his whole thing. So like you doing this is shit. Not only does Volibear not have vault, like they can just walk away. You see?
Yeah.
You could already be pushing this, moving to this. Now the enemy team's like, oh shit, like who's gonna go back for her? They could send 2, they could send 1, and then if they come, I don't know if this Riven had Ignite or TP. Let's see if you press tab. Do you remember if she had Ignite or TP?
No. I don't. I think she had Ignite.
Okay.
I'm assuming.
So like if she has Ignite and she comes to match you, now look, you recall and now you can start a numbers up fight because you made her come back and stop you. You see, so like that is what, because like the only time this can go wrong is when like things can get more tricky is when like they have a legitimate chance to just straight up dive your team and end the game on their own. And that's when you have to like gauge if that's possible. Here, it was never possible. And the enemy team kept trying to do stuff without waves. Look at you guys griefing for dragon. What you guys should do here is just go to Baron. It's literally free. You can just go straight to Baron and take it right now. But
yeah, trade it.
There's just no world. It's so hard to get teammates to do it. This is good to push mid first, but then you should go into top jungle, and you should get scuttle. You should get red buff, like, or just push mid tower. You should never even go over there for this fight.
Yeah. See, I saw them getting cut out. I was like, oh, I can, but then I die for it.
Yep.
Or did I die?
Yeah.
I died for it.
And then they get the dragon anyway. So now they get dragon. I mean, like this game was gonna be really hard regardless, like obviously. But you can like this game, like to climb, especially through like you want to get to masters. These kinds of games, you can win, and if you do, it makes a huge difference. It's all about winning the hard ones. If you win the hard ones, then that's how you get big win streaks. So in here, Riven responds to you, and that's fine. That's where. So okay, Riven's top. She has Ignite. You could head to mid lane.
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, she did.
So there you go. So like, she responded to that push. You have 2 people in bot lane though, so like you don't actually want to fight mid. So this is actually fine. You fight her here. I believe you could have killed her.
I was trying to get those Saunders. Yeah.
It's okay.
She just left.
So like here, you see the whole enemy team there. So like, you don't have all. You know you can't just flank this shit. It's not gonna work. There's no chance in hell. So just keep pushing. Straight up.
Yeah. See, I'm like, okay, I got it back because they're all gonna kill me. But like the good deaths, like you said, I don't.
Yeah, like think about how far they're gonna have to chase you.
To be like, it's okay to die sometimes.
Yeah, and like there's a world where like, especially when you get into higher relos, where your teammates, when they're chasing you like that, your teammates are pushing mid, and that's like really good. Or your teammates come to you and like you can turn the fight. But point is, like, we both know, like if I had to ask you now, do you if there's any world you could kill people here without your ult and not being super fed?
Yeah, no.
We both know it's not true. So like it's just you're trying to make a play that's just you know that you.
I had to be like super fed.
Right. Yeah. Even then, it wouldn't even be worth because it's like the risk is so high. But and then. So then we finally started. Well, we did start pushing a bit. Oh, no, this was good. So this was good. This is when you finally started doing it. You waited for them to show. Your fucking Jax is doing Krugs. My God, should be banned. And then you start doing this, and now we're playing. Because, like, look, this is what you should see right here. That they didn't even clear mid-wave, and they're just fighting like this. This is, like, silver shit. So this is perfect. This is exactly what you want. So now you get this. And then, so this is where, so, like, notice, you can see someone recalling already. That's, that's what's because of what you're doing. One of them has to go back, and they decide it's going to be Mal's. Mal's is someone you can kill, and I would assume that he would use ult. I don't even think he did. Did he actually ult you here? I can't remember.
I think he does ult me. When I go back.
I would just get a QSS in games like this. Same with the Lissandra. Then you can dive them any day, anytime.
Not to be yeah, that's the issue.
Okay.
I thought he was gonna keep on walking, so I Eve. Oh my God, it's so annoying that he even.
So yeah, this is where you just stand on top of him because he's dead.
Yeah, that's where.
Because if you kill him here,
I could have queued in there.
Like, look at the enemy team. Like, you can tell literally from this picture how hard they're trolling. Just from this screenshot. They're not like, there's no minions there. It's like they're just fighting. They're doing exactly what you want them to do. So if you kill him, now they start freaking out more. And then someone just like ditches that fight. And the enemy team doesn't realize that one of their teammates ditched to go stop you. And then, you know, shit hits the fan, and this is what this is supposed to do. This is what this pressure is supposed to do. And if they don't come back for you, you take an inhib at least. Because this went a long time. You know, you end up having a mental breakdown here and dying to him, but it's okay. We get it. So yeah, definitely QSS versus things like Mal's and Lissandra, just so you can like.
Yeah, never buy it. I should start buying it.
Just like always dive them. So, and you can just
This
see
one
how
was
like
such a mess.
the game could just be totally different, right?
Yeah.
But okay, so I think hopefully everything we've gone over has made sense.
Yeah. I think it'll help a lot. Honestly, I didn't know anything. Even me trying my best, I'm kind of just pushing mid and trying to roam. I mean, that game, that Malzahar game, I wasn't trying as much, but
No.
no, yeah, I think it helped a lot.
Okay, cool.
I
And
definitely
you're not bothering me if you ask me questions. Like
I know. I thought you were like you hate League. I was like, I'm not gonna bother you and ask you for help when you were like, oh, I hate League.
Oh, I definitely hate
Yeah.
it, but I love like
Yeah.
teaching people and helping people. So don't be
Yeah.
a scrub and just like asking me questions if you have questions. Like don't be a noob. Nobody
I'll
likes
come
noobs.
back to you in like a week, and we'll see if I improved.
Okay, yeah, sounds
And
good.
if not, you can like roast me,
Okay,
and hopefully it goes through.
perfect.
But thanks, I appreciate it a lot.
Yeah, no problem.
All right,
I'll see you in a week.
catch you later. Bye.
See ya.